Chris, welcome to Somerset Park. You've just signed on for a United. Now this is quite a big capture for it. You've got all the experience, captain. You've come from Queen of the South as well. You've had a lot of other clubs as well that we know about. Why United?
Well, when I spoke to the manager, he kind of sold it to me with regards to the club looking to win the league for next season, which is something that I've also done at Queen of the South, and it was a great year for me personally and as a team. It was something I really enjoyed. Obviously, going for a league's a good thing. But saying that, it's going to be very tough. Going to win a league's tough. There's good teams in this division, but where United staying full time, it really appealed to me coming down here, and I've played here many times, and it was always a good place to play.
Yes, you were speaking to us just before then. You were saying the reaction of the United fans is something that quite impressed you.
Yeah, it's always, but as an away player, it's always something behind the goals. You could always feel the crowd, whatever, intimidating you, or especially giving encouragement to the players. That's what I kind of felt when United were doing not so well. If the players were giving them encouragement, the fans get right behind them, and they let the players know, both teams. So that was something that I felt as an away player. I always felt them behind me. If United got a corner or anything, they always gave the team encouragement. And even when, as I said, when the team weren't doing well, they were still on the side of the players looking to encourage them.
So what's your role going to be at Somerset Park?
Well, a player first and foremost, but I'm going to be helping. The manager asked me to help some of the younger players with like gym programmes and that kind of stuff to help them improve their stature and their physical condition.
The gaffer has sort of said in a couple of interviews recently he was wanting someone who was the fitness coach. I take it you are the person that he was talking about.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was actually just by chance we spoke about it. I mentioned that I had done that qualification in personal training. As I said, first and foremost, I'm going to be concentrating on football, and then secondly, I'll be helping the players, whoever needs be, if it's an experienced pro or a young kid, I'll be helping them with, and just passing my knowledge on to them and helping as much as possible.
Now, you've come to United, you've given reasons for coming here. Were other teams looking at you at the same time? Yeah,
I had a couple of interested parties. I spoke to a couple of managers here and there. But a big factor here was speaking to the manager. I know Scar as well. I've not really worked with him personally, but I've heard really good things about him as a coach. I know that he's a bit crazy as a person, having spent time with him, but I think the fact as well is that the club are going to go and win the league, or trying to win the league. I'm not saying that, but trying to win the league is a big thing. It's a good thing to do, and it's something that it appealed to me a lot, and especially the club going full time as well, it appealed to me.
You mentioned Scales and the gaffer. Are there any players that you've played with before or you know?
Yeah, well, I played with Greg Fleming at Dunfermline for a season. He was on loan, and playing against him, I had a terrific season. So it's good that the club have kept him. And like I say, I know Gary Harkins, not from playing with him, but kind of being in his company. I know a few other lads as well. I'm quite friendly with Paddy Boyle and stuff like that. So I know a good few of the lads.
Your ambition for this year then?
Well, it's got to be going back up to win the league. Definitely. I mean, as much as the playoffs would be great to go up, but I think the aim from the manager to myself and me coming here as well is to try and win the league. Now again, as I said, it's going to be very difficult. Obviously, Raith Rovers coming down. You've got Brecon and Arrow are going to be there. Airdrie, there's teams right throughout the league, like Stranraer, even teams like Albion Rovers. They've got a new manager. They'll be going for the playoffs at least. Every team in the division will probably looking to try and get into the top four. It's kind of the same throughout every league. You look at the championship, every team's aiming for that top four, so there's no doubt in my mind it's going to be difficult and it's going to be a tough challenge.
Thanks very much.
No worries, thank you.